What up? What up? This is KP. Just got off another video. Uh, talking about SOS or Save Our Seeds, which is just again pushing the peace for our youth. I just wanted to say, like I said, at previous videos, if you've never seen my videos, I've told you, I've always said I grew up in Denver. Um, I grew up around the Crips in Denver. Never got put on, but I know about everything with gang life, especially in the streets of Denver like that. So, but I'm just talking about pushing peace where we need to start trying to do something for these kids, these little young fellas out here doing are so confused and lost, and there's not enough of us black male, positive males teaching these kids the right way to do things. Uh, I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion, and I might get some slack or somebody talk crazy, but I really don't care. Gang banging, being a gang member is really super played out. Like it's old. Um, Most of the gang banging right now is from feuds from like 60 some years ago. So I mean, there's still gangs actively funking with each other, killing each other, fighting each other, and for what? Like I ain't gonna say we, but the ones who are still doing it. Say you fighting for the streets and this hood, that hood. Crazy thing is, none of us, none, including myself right now, none of us on them streets that we sitting there fighting for, or that people are fighting for, as far as this gang life and gang member stuff. Uh, I mean, I watch, as I said before, I watch a lot of videos. I grew up in different around gang members. I got family like in Indiana. I see all the Cali stuff. I see all the Cali stuff. I mean, I said Cali, Chicago, Texas, Florida, Louisiana, Nebraska, Missouri, all again, all where this gang stuff is going on at. And it ain't nothing but a bunch of young black men killing each other, and for what reason? Um, and I could say right now, I've been through that. I didn't seen things in my life that I mean probably wish I didn't see, but I seen it. And some of these kids are going through the same thing. And the crazy thing about it is, uh, again, we just losing lives for nothing. I can tell you right now, I've lost a few loved ones from gang banging or being a gang member. I've seen a couple homies die or be shot in front of me and then die later on. So I've seen all that stuff. And again, I've been saying for years for the same thing. For what? What are we dying for? Because when you and again, I could just say, speaking from my hood, growing up in Denver, I can guarantee you it's about. I could tell you it's over 10 or so homies that didn't been killed. If they didn't get killed, they in prison for killing somebody. Um, but again, what was it worth? Like we killing each other, and it's for what? Like, oh, because he has this color on it, he got that color on, or he got his hat left and he got his hat right. All that stuff don't even make no sense. And at the end of the day, I mean, we all hurting from it because most of that trauma comes from if your homie or your family member getting killed, now you gotta go try to get some revenge for him, and then you trying to get revenge for whoever the case may be. And then a lot of it, I mean, you go get revenge for someone and you go kill this man over here, you're going to prison. And then what I've seen and what I know, your op, you might go kill one of your ops. And then you'll go to prison. And then you'll be hanging out with your op in the prison. Y'all might fight once or twice in the bathroom or whatever. But then y'all gonna be over there making spreads and noodles and stuff with each other with a whole different thing, because now you're in a whole different hood trying to survive in that situation, because now you realize when you thought you had homies on the street, they not writing you, they not sending you no food on your thing, and your family ain't probably doing it either. So now you are in there struggling for a meal. You're gonna get your 3 meals in the cot, but now you're in there with the people that you was, again, you probably was beefing with, and now y'all in there hee and ha ha and laughing and all that stuff, and now y'all being cool with each other. But my thing is, why not be cool with each other before you even get to that point? Yes, I can understand if I guess I can understand if somebody did something to your family, you might be. But if you know somebody did something to your family that was probably gang banging or putting themselves in that position to be killed, um, then I could see maybe you not. I mean, I don't see you even doing that. If they put themselves in that position, why? I mean, they made themselves be gang members. We all got choices. So if you put yourself, you the toughest guy, whatever the case may be, and something happened to you, I mean, you put yourself in that predicament, because a lot of us do. I mean, I could tell you right now, I've done stuff that pretty, could have had me killed. I've been shot at before on a couple occasions, so I can't put myself above nobody else. I ain't never shot nobody, but I mean, I have fought a whole bunch of people. Um, but again, I don't care about that. I don't try to push that to nobody else. I don't walk around my chest out like, ooh, I didn't fought this many people and knocked out this. Most of my stories came from somebody else. I don't really tell my story on nothing unless somebody bring it up, but I choose not to. But again, as I said, all these states that we got, all these black men that we losing in, Georgia, Florida, New York, as I said, Colorado, Nebraska, Cali, Vegas, all these places, we just over there losing black men and for no reason. And then here's the problem on top of that. And I got into it with one of my homeboys on this because he didn't really believe in that, what I said. I said the reason why the police kill us is because we kill us. Because if they know little such and little such and such is gangbangers, because they already see you every day in the streets, um, trust me, you think they care if you kill little something over there? No, because this one probably didn't been disrespectful to that police officer. So when, trust me, if they see you then got shot or something hurt to me, them police gonna be over there laughing. Oh yeah, you ain't so tough now. And I guarantee you, they're probably thinking that you ain't so tough now. Oh, and they probably cracking jokes if you didn't got killed. They probably the main ones sitting over there laughing, or they're probably gonna be the ones that not call or not help you if they see you shot. So I mean, that's the other thing. On top of that. Uh, so you got to factor that in. And like I said, I was telling my homeboy about that, and I said I really think that's what it is. Like, I mean, police don't care about us because we don't care about us, and they're thinking, why would I protect somebody who don't even protect? Because the first thing that happens when if this person shoots that person, and it could be 1,000 people out there, and the black neighborhood is taught to not snitch, so therefore nobody's gonna go talk to the police. And then it's just, I mean, it turns into street justice if you even get street justice. But again, they're thinking if ain't nobody gonna tell nothing, why should they care if something happens to us? Because I said they're, and I could tell you an example, even in Denver, when the leader of the Crips that started in Denver, the time that when he got killed, I seen the gang unit riding around where the Bloods were at, with blue rags tied on their police cars, driving around exactly where they know where the Bloods is at, with blue rags in their car, knowing that that wasn't going to do nothing but stir up nothing. Because if you know the story, when Psych Mike from Denver got killed, a shopping center got burned down where the Bloods hang at the same night that that happened. So they knew that that shopping center got burned down. The police came riding through there with blue rags. So they already knew the Bloods was probably mad. But all they did is came through there to try to antagonize something to get something else going. Um, and I mean, as I said, I ain't never been on the hood or nothing, but when I seen that, I'm looking like, damn, like you could tell what they were trying to stir up. Um, which is, I mean, that like I said, that just lets you know they don't care. Like all they think is like, shoot, go kill another one. Because if y'all don't realize it, like I said, I know in Denver there's a specific gang unit is what they call it. I don't know about other states. There might be those kind of things that specifically watch for gangs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, them forces put together because it's a gang, and that's what they're watching is a gang. So, in my opinion, in some of them cases, we're giving them a job. I ain't gonna say we, but the ones who are doing the gang banging and being the gang members are giving them a job. When they walk around and say GU, gang unit, whatever the case may be, giving them a job. Um, but as I said, as I'm about to end this video, I want all y'all, whoever watches this, who might be a part of a gang or gang member, your family's in it, sit and think how many of your homies, homeboys or homegirls, family, friends being killed because of the senseless violence coming from gang members and gang banging. And don't get me wrong, blacks get killed from other thing else because, like I said, and I can go outside of the gang banging because I know for a fact the same thing, and we all know the same fact. Blacks don't get along really, period, point blank, no matter what it is. So it ain't, and I'm gonna take out the gang banging part and just go straight black. A lot of us blacks don't like other blacks. And people will tell you, oh, well, blacks can't be racist. I don't know if you can't say that, but it's something wrong with that because, again, I've been around other races. But I can tell you what, the black race is the only race that you really get so much hate. Um, I mean, and all races hate each other as to some point because you're going to get it, but we're the only race that really don't stick together for nothing. I mean, we might stick together if a police kill us. You'll get them riots and protests. Um, but other than that, like, I mean, we got Juneteenths and any other thing that has a bunch of, when blacks is all together, it seems like we can never be together without some kind of incident happen. And again, it might just be a fight this day, but a lot of it ends up in being shootings and things like that. So that's one thing I noticed. But again, as I end this, I'm going to just ask that again. How many of your homies, homeboys, homegirls, family members, or anything, as I said, have been killed due to gang violence, senseless violence, where we've preyed on each other and then killed each other and fought each other, hurt each other, whatever the case may be?